Koh Chang, Thailand. So we jumped on the ferry, so did the cars, the little mini buses, the micro vans, and we headed to Koh Chang. And Koh Chang is one of the largest islands in the Gulf of Thailand. It's famous for its dense jungles. Look how dense that is, huh? And the hiking trails and the quaint coastal villages as well as the beaches. So the national park, the Koh Chang National Park, it offers miles and miles of hiking trails. So if you're a hiker, this is definitely a cool island to visit. So as you can see, we're approaching the port, and it's just a really cool, cozy, laid-back type atmosphere. So the port is simple, as you can see. The boat pulls up. There's not much to it. There's not a big concession there and so forth. So we jumped on a couple motos. We rented some motos. And they were cheap. They were about $5 or $7 a day. And make sure you videotape all your rentals, because they try to blame a scratch or two on you. You know, so always videotape your moto rentals. But yeah, I normally wouldn't drive a motorcycle or moto around Thailand, but Koh Chang it's a little more easier, calm and laid back. And remember, folks, in Thailand, you must stick to the left. It's not like the traditional stick to the right driving. So anyway, buyer beware, as the saying goes. So it was cool meandering through the roads on these motos. There's monkeys all over the trees. By the time you pull over to get a picture, a video of the monkeys, they split in the dense jungle. But it was nice driving down the roads. And again, sticking to the left was something I really had to be conscious of. If you're not used to it, it'd be mind-boggling. So we ended up pulling over to the side of the road. There was a temple. So we went up to the temple to see what this temple was about. And just some really great artwork and some beautiful, vibrant colors and so forth. Take a look at this temple. It's really very nice. There's a lot of offerings that people had dropped off for the monks and for Buddha, and the flowers and the arrangements, and done well. So after visiting the temple, we decided to stop into a dispensary. And they only recently made marijuana legal in Thailand, like in the last year and a half or so. So this is all new. People are growing outside, as you can see. The dispensaries popped up all over the place. I mean, you could buy weed anywhere you'd like. I don't happen to smoke anymore, or any less. No, I quit smoking, so but I thought it was intriguing that all these dispensaries are popping up all around Thailand, as well as Europe and the United States and so forth. So, but this dispensary in Thailand, and it was well packaged. Well, yeah, it was done well. See, you can buy individual cones if you want just a one-dayer. You can buy by the gram. and they'll always make you happy. So I don't recognize a lot of these brands, but Skittles I do recognize. Mimosa, no, I've never heard of that, but doesn't mean it's not a popular one. Okay, I don't know. Not too sure of some of these Girl Scout cookies. I heard of Girl Scout. So yeah, and that was in the States. So I guess the seeds get all over the place. So let's see, Amnesia, that's a stupid one. OG Kush, I heard of that one as well. Again, I'm not a smoker, so bubblegum I've heard of. Endgame, probably is an Endgame. Look at the THC value there. And they got the papers, and they have all the accoutrements, they have the bongs and so forth. So if you need anything, you go to the legal weed shop in Thailand. So down the road, when we went to get gas, there was another legal weed shop. And at the gas station, I thought it was very cool. It's roadside. They had the 50-gallon drums with the reservoir on top of the drums. That would indicate how many liters would go into your car, motorcycle, and so forth. So he looks in, yep, needs gas. She had to reconfirm, yep, needs gas. So she holds the seat. They work together. Cute little couple. So she's looking at what's going in. She's monitoring. She's the boss man. And he's the worker, it seems. But, oh yeah, funny. We enjoyed this one. So he goes, he locks it up, and I'm running cameras, so they know I'm busy. So they take care of moving my motorcycle, my motor scooter. So he goes, he backs it up. I felt bad, and she goes, and she's looking at how much gas I took, and she's there, and she's laughing. She's having a good old time. So now my friend goes, Jojo goes and fill her up. So he goes, he looks in, he gets the nozzle, and she turns it on. They work as a team. Awesome couple. And she's looking at that gauge. Holds up the hose to get it out of the hose. She's counting the liters. Funny little couple. She counts the liters, makes sure. Starts from the top, works her way down. Okay. And then we were back on the road. That was an awesome gas station experience. And the road is an awesome stick on the left experience. So yeah, it was kind of cool. So then we went through these small little towns, and they were just awesome little towns, you know. Some more little villages. Pulled over, decided to have a beer, and look at the water. Great seafood. You can sit at the restaurant and all your seafood is fresh daily. Matter of fact, when you look in the water, you can see seafood all over the place. These are the boats that you take to go out on little tours, little cruises. Yeah. Very nice, Koh Chang. Very cozy. Islands. Small little islands you can kayak to, take a swim, water's beautiful. On top of the lookout point, and the island doesn't seem big, but when you actually kayak there and you're swimming, that's when you notice the magnitude of the island. See the people, how small they are? Yeah, it's a pretty big small island. So we had the opportunity to feed the elephants, which was very cool. This little elephant sanctuary. We're told they're 2 to make babies. So they're raising these elephants for various purposes. So, but it was cool to feed the elephants. I've never seen an elephant up this close. So it was almost intimidating to see how big the animal was, you know. But it was very cool. Little dog walks around. He knows his place. Kind of funny, kind of cool. And let me tell you, folks, it was hot there. I mean, you're sweating just walking 10 steps. So they cool down the elephants. They water them down, wash them down every half hour or so, every hour. Throw some water on them to keep them cool, It's a big animal, must sweat, I guess, if they have glands to sweat like that. But they're definitely workhorses. They've been using elephants in Thailand as workhorses for hundreds of years. So, nice, majestic animal. Very cool. So then we took our bike to this little kind of village with all these homes and hotels and a couple little restaurants. It was really nice. Just the only thing you can't take cars down. You just take your moto or your walk or a bicycle. But it was nice being able to just meander down this path and not have to worry about cars and so forth. Very cool. Very cool. And there's the Gulf of Thailand. Yep, with all that beautiful seafood they have to offer. Awesome place to visit if you get the chance. It's by the Cambodian border. Cambodia is very, very close. You can almost throw a rock in it or swim it, but I wouldn't do either. So after visiting that little village, we took our motos, we returned them, and we went to the port for a departure back to mainland Thailand. Everyone's queuing up for the ferry, and the ferry was pretty cheap. It was about $5 or so, in and around that. They're changing prices all the time, so definitely look into it prior to heading out to Koh Chang so you have your budget in order. And you saw it here on TripMix TV. Enjoy the day, folks. Enjoy the day.